Hello, either you are just the customer or you are the one curious into the development of AI or the actually target client of Mom AI restaurant assistant, the restaurant business executive or owner or founder or enthusiast. I am glad to welcome you on this channel. And in today's video, I would love to introduce you the reasons why you should not consider automating your ordering process with AI. And let's be honest, this whole thing seems as the just another mainstream concept and just another fancy way to sell you the other service, which is not targeted towards increasing the value you are able to provide to your customers or optimizing the costs of the processes which exist already within your business, but just the way to prevent any already existing offer on the market with the prefix AI and just double the price. And to be honest, it makes total sense. As it was in the late 90s when, for example, usual newsletter was imported on the web. In fact, nothing has changed. So the display of information just stayed the same. Nevertheless, at that point in the late 90s, it was rather just the process of migrating things on the web was rather considered the interruption and literally disrupting of the existing already well set up processes in the usual like physical realm. Nevertheless, what we see right now, 25 years later, everything exists right now on the internet. And even though you are still able to purchase that newsletter or magazine in some shop, you also are provided with the alternative to access almost the same type of information or sometimes even enhanced on the web. And again, the first reason why the automation of your ordering process with AI may seem as disadvantages is that it is not popular and is uncommon yet. Surely I am the one who would be in the interest to tell you that it's just a matter of time when everybody will incorporate AI into their ordering systems within restaurant businesses. Actually, it will definitely be in all kinds of industries. Nevertheless, hospitality industry will be one of the first ones because there is a direct communication with the human on the daily basis. Because if it is even like real estate company, mostly the deals there are rare. However, restaurant business requires the targeting and direct communication with the particular customer just all the time, because when you are ordering the food and trying to get what are the specifics of the orders the individual want to make, is it is always face-to-face interaction involved in this process. And right now not many restaurants are doing this, so it really can scare you off. Also, the second reason which may seem quite important in regards to not accepting AI as the way to revolutionize ordering process is the quite random nature of LLMs themselves. In case you do not know what is LLM, that's large language model. In fact, that's AI. Let's just keep it simple. That's basically, let's say ChatGPT is LLM. So the thing which spits out the text human readable response to your prompt, basically your message, is called LLM. And here the idea is quite simple. Sometimes you can write to Gemini or maybe Claude or Llama or ChatGPT some message, and it outputs you, let's be honest, utter nonsense. Well, here the big risk is involved into that your orders may be inconsistent, and because of that, certain volatility can arise at the place where there is no issues with it. There are no issues with it at the current moment, and that's quite unfavoring in regards to opting out AI as the solution to modify your existing ordering process. That's the second reason for not accepting AI as the automation of your ordering process. Yet, let's also move to the third reason, which is actually non-existent, at least for me right now. Maybe I am biased. Mm, I'm definitely not the most impartial in this discussion. Nevertheless, I cannot come up with the third idea yet. Oh yeah, surely, particularly with Mom AI restaurant assistant, the funds are being stored in your account, and you may feel that it's quite unsafe to literally make your funds stored on some other service instead of having the money flowing directly into your account as soon as the customer purchases the service, or in our case, yeah, the dish of yours. So let's say uh, here, mm, unclear fund storage system. I have no clue why it doesn't go in one line. I want it to look fancier. Ah, whatever. Let's not be perfectionists. So why you really should not automate your restaurant's ordering process with AI? It's not popular and uncommon. Random nature of LLMs, so you cannot know what is the particular output the LLM is gonna spit out at that or another particular interaction. And thirdly, the system is built in such a way that you do not know where are your funds stored. Well, I must admit that I am quite guilty of that, even though I presented you with all of these reasons why you should not do the automation of your restaurant's ordering process with AI. The second slide, which I'm about to introduce, is actually, let me be fast here, why you actually absolutely should, if not even must, automate your restaurant's ordering process with AI. And firstly, I would love to target every objection which we have together identified whilst brainstorming and figuring out what are the possible obstacles in the way of replacing humans in the process of ordering or order taking, or at least adding machines in this part of the restaurant's workflow. Let's make it big. Let's make it bigger. Title. Awesome. And the first reason is that it's innovative. It's simply innovative. It is something new and something which will definitely be the normal thing in the future. And believe me, as we know from the Moore's law, the scientific and technical progression is indeed exponential function, which can be put in the simple words as it only accelerates, and as with each acceleration cycle, it goes forward faster and faster. So what I mean is that in order to move from the computer of the size of the flat to the size of box, so first CRT monitors, which started emerging in the early 80s, it took about 40 years. But in order to get from the CRT monitors to laptop, it took about 20 years. And right now, actually, it took from GPT 3.5, the model which was already extremely disruptive in its industry, to the ChatGPT 4, which is already on the level of 16,000 IQ person's mind. It took 2 years, 3 years. So you see that in fact this innovation is unstoppable. So it doesn't matter whether you are gonna stuck with the previous way of doing things, or you are true believer of that machines are evil and they are just manifestations of Satan. Okay, that's the that's the topic for the whole other video. Anyways, they will become part of our lives, and just be sure that the one who will flow with this innovation and revolution will simply outplay you due to the ability of machines to perform the tasks being currently performed by humans faster, clearer, and more efficiently. Thus, the first reason of why it's actually beneficial to integrate and automate your restaurant's ordering process with AI is that it's the way to move to keep up with the time and make your business grow and progress naturally, and evolve to simply deliver better results for your customers, and surely higher revenue for its owners and beneficiaries. Secondarily, the reason why automating your ordering process with AI is actually crucial for your business is the way it's costs usage is not just efficient. It's literally not even just pay as you go, pay as you earn system. So let's let me be clear in on what is going on here. So here I will even switch to the next slide in order to illustrate it as clearly as possible. So let's say that we have the counter. Yeah, let's say that it's some quite notorious chain of restaurants. Yeah, I assume you can suppose what is the business I'm talking about and trying to draw the logo of right now. And here is the person. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just typical Gen Z worker. And okay, you see that's the exact reason why I am not graphic designer. Yeah, okay. In this particular case, probably it's even better to it's evil. It's gonna capture your attention even more. So let's leave it this way. That's the human worker, and here we have machine. Surely in future that's gonna be robots, but for now the thing is that using Home AI Restaurant Assistant, you are able to utilize the power of AI just using the simple tablet at your restaurant's counter. Surely it also will totally modify the way your customers interact with your business online. However, that's the point which I will demonstrate when presenting the next reason for why actually integrating AI into your restaurant's ordering process is extremely great idea to consider and actually implement. So let's say that human worker is standing here and the tablet is just staying at the counter as well. So the thing being is that whilst there are no people who are about to make the order, the human employee still requires, as I took a look at the minimal salary in the US, it's about $7 per hour, and that's what I saw like the littlest. I'm not sure whether that's correct way to use this word in superlative form. So let's say the most little salary you can pay to the employee. So let's assume the most little salary which you can possibly pay to the waiter, and there are no people in the line. So yeah, that's basically empty set. So whilst this worker still gets the gets paid and literally the resources of the company are being wasted in some way, let's even say it like directly straightforwardly, the machine at the same time is literally taking zero, absolutely $0, absolutely. So in fact the tablet is just staying. In fact it can be easily set up to also dim the light whilst it's inactive for the certain period. So you do not even spend extra resources on charging it. However, in comparison to the amount of money you pay to the human employee, it's nothing. So, but still, you are able to make it even more cost efficient, regardless of how low the cost of usage is already. And that's the case we considered when the line is empty. So in fact, there are no people wanting to make the order in your business. Let's say that it is 2 2:30 p.m. Thursday. I mean, not ah, n- yeah, Thursday. Let's say that yeah, that's not the moment when people are the most free and really have the ability to go to some place to eat out. So at this moment, you are preserving your costs and not wasting the resources which can be then directed in some other way to improve your restaurant's workflow or simply increase the profits of yours and increase the amount of money you actually put into your pocket at the end of the working cycle. And here let's see the next thing. I'm not sure whether I am able to copy this part because I just wanted this masterpiece. I wanted this masterpiece to go to the next page. Uh, no, I think that I'm not able to do that. Okay, let's see how will I be able to replicate that state of art. Maybe this time the logo I draw will be a bit clearer. Oh yeah, that's a huge improvement. Uh, Again, we have this awesome worker, human worker, and we still have the tablet of ours. Thus, right now we see that it's already 7 p.m. and not on Thursday, but on Friday. And what it usually means? Exactly, it means that the amount of people who would love to get a wonderful dinner, either with their significant other, either with the bottle of beer, or simply with the process of watching some football game, whatever, the amount of customers is just unproportionately higher than it is at the other times of the day, of the week, and overall schedule. And let me just be clear here, I have seen this so vividly when I worked in the restaurants myself. You know, it's just typical situation when in the morning you literally have nobody, and at certain times of the day, either during the lunch break at the 12, uh, I guess it's PM, yeah, or AM, so basically 12 during the daytime, and at the evening at about 7 8 they're like actually 95% of the orders are taken at that moment, and you see that all this time you have to pay to the human employee certain amount of money, and just let me emphasize that $7 per hour is actually the most minimal you can possibly get to pay to your human employee. However, the mom AI restaurant assistant still takes $0 all this time, and it follows pay as you earn system. So what it does when there are a bunch of people in the line? Oh well, it looks like the ew. Yeah, this guy really needs plastic surgery. But let's ah smile. Yeah, now it looks nicer. So let's say there are about 15 people like this who would love to get their orders taken and have their food done and actually bring the money to your business. But quite often, what can happen is that people who see such a long line, will choose the other restaurant. So probably this number can even decrease by maybe even five, because you know when you see that there are 10 more people in front of you, but you are hungry right now, you can even sacrifice the certain brand where you are gonna eat. So even if your restaurant is quite fancy and popular, people will just visit the mm, you know, more popular chain of restaurant where it is more convenient to make the order and actually to get the food faster, especially during the lunch break. I mean, probably at 7 p.m. it's not the very case, but you know, about 60% of orders are taken during the lunch break. Therefore, you still must clearly consider these situations in order to be aware of what is going on and how to generate as much revenue as possible for your business. So the human worker is taking the orders, and let's say that the amount of people is quite big, and there is also particular point of sale set up here. Uh, yeah, that's usually the place where the customer pays with a card and or where the order is put into the system of the cafe or restaurant. And here the thing being is that even for example, we have 15 people in the line, and we have one, or in some restaurants there are two points of sales. So at the best there can be one person here and the second person here who makes the order. However, what if you would be able to simply put the other tablet here when there are 15 people in the line, or in case that's like extremely busy day, you have 25 people, you put the third tablet here. You have the simple access to your actually perfectly trained employee who knows what is the ordering script of your restaurant, what is the menu of your restaurant. You simply, as you would have to add another human and point of sale system next to it in order to serve more customers at once. Instead of this, you simply put the other tablet. You just go onto the website and open your restaurant's assistant, just like uh, let me just open this in the other window so I would be able to share it with you. Well, I'm gonna insert it into the other video. Actually, you will be able to see it in either one of the previous videos about Momaya Restaurant Assistant, or just press the like button and leave the comment, and I will, anyways. In fact, anyways, I will record the video with the display of how it actually works in practice for the restaurant which operates in my local area. Just quite soon. Quite soon, this video is gonna be out in the matter of days. And yeah, by the way, the release of pilot version of Momoya Restaurant Assistant is expected on the 18th of June. Thus, the idea being you are capable of serving more customers by simply adding other tablets, where the whole system is absolutely, totally controlled autonomously, and in the manner where you literally simply must fulfill the order, whereas the all mm, hustle which is which the ordering process is accompanied with is handled by the platform of Momo Restaurant Assistant. So in fact, this triangle of the order is completely taken. Oh, actually, looks like funnel is completely taken care of by our platform. So here we take the order, complete the payment. You can absolutely transparently see the amount of available funds and why the exact amount of funds is added to your account after each order. Like so, nothing is hidden. Everything is totally clear, and also you can see how much exactly your assistant takes for the fulfillment of the orders. So, for example, you do not just pay steady $7 per hour to the human employee, but you can. So, if there are a lot of orders, the assistant charges you per the usage of each message. So that's about 5 cents per message, and as the research of ours showed, it's about 20 cents per one order. Just, uh, just imagine how little is this amount when you take the amount, like the, for example, your orders price is $70, but you just pay 20 cents on the usage of assistant, and 1% commission of our platform, which is in this case near 70 cents. So in fact you bring $69 home. I mean, it sounds pretty interesting, and even though it's not popular and uncommon, you know, these types of benefits seem to be that attractive that maybe being innovative in this case is really not just a fancy way of being, but also quite beneficial from solely mm, mercantile viewpoint. And the third part, which is also taken care of by Mom, a restaurant assistant totally, is the dashboard display. And here, actually, I am gonna even tell it as the next advantage of incorporating AI into your ordering process, because that's actually what I have seen. That's legendary because I have worked in one popular chain of cafes, not cafes, but pizzerias. I don't know. I'm not gonna say its name out loud, but that's a quite popular board game, and it starts with D. So, I mean, I think you may guess what is this chain of restaurants. And the thing being is that it still operates using the point of sale, which really resembles BIOS. I mean, even though it's pretty reliable, I mean, it surely has its own benefits, but I mean, in the world where robots are already interacting with the world, it seems a bit outdated, like to put it as softly as possible. And the mere fact of that sometimes the order is not registered and captured due to the reason of that paper is run out of in the printing machine, so the order is not printed out. That's actually quite embarrassing. And here we just get to the point which is actually fascinates me the more and make me extremely excited to introduce this way of making orders, because that's totally wireless, overarching order registering. In other words, when the AI assistant takes the order from your customer, it does not put it in the certain pipeline which goes through your kitchen, I don't know, and simply into your CRM, but it is quite easily to set up it in the way where it also goes in whichever data pool you want to go with too. It is literally as the message in your social media account. So it doesn't, in order to see your new message in the direct messages box, you simply go into the inbox section, and you first of all you see the notification on your phone, and then you can access it from any device you want because the data stored online. And here the thing is that after taking the order, after taking the successful payment, and after verifying that the order is completely aligned with the items provided by your restaurant's menu, only after this the order is registered in your restaurant's account, where you just have the dashboard to which you can provide access easily by pressing just a couple of buttons on the UX page, user experience, and you are also able to set up notifications via Telegram as easily as possible. So when the order comes, all employees are notified on either their phones or some other devices, or some device which is just can be put simply on the kitchen, so it is triggered as the usual notification you could receive, like, I don't know, Mr. Beast released new video. But the other notification, you can easily set up the sound you want, and there is a specific sound which tells that the new order has come. And then it is registered in the database of your restaurant's account and clearly displayed on the dashboard. Also, it has some certain features which allows you to see how long ago was the order posted. Also, it enables you to see what are the exact details of the order, the names of the items ordered, and the quantity of each item being ordered. So, in fact, the only thing which your human employees are left with is to perform the most value creating task in your business, is to absolutely and totally focus on the improving the quality of the dish being cooked. That's all. So, in fact, surely there are still can be a human who supervises these tablets or whichever device you're gonna choose to serve your customers with using Home AI Restaurant Assistant, but overall, there is no need for the human to waste his precious time to perform the tasks which, fortunately, thanks to the power of AI, can be now performed by machines. Also, the other quite interesting benefit, which that's here I can tell you from the perspective of the customer. Whilst I was traveling, I had it was real pain in the ass to not being able to explain the order which I wanna make, like in the details, to the waiter, because he or she simply does not speak English or other languages which I know, but she speaks Arabic or French. That's like the real experience of mine. And even though I was able to just point to the item on the menu, but still it was not that experience which we can now all have by utilizing the power of AI. In case there was a tablet like this, I would just like the human employee would just point out at this little device which I would talk to, and she would serve me even in the Ukrainian, the native language of mine, even though I am abroad and no one even knows the Cyrillic alphabet there. So the other extreme benefit is that your customers are able to receive the such a personalized experience of that the next time when they are about to get the meal, they are gonna really think only of your place, because in that other place they need to poke at the images on the menu in order to make the order. But in your place, they can simply talk in their native language, get personalized feedback in the native language of theirs, and feel themselves whole. And in fact, that's what all of us mostly want. Yeah, the fourth point, which is the last one for this video, because that's already quite long. I wanted to say shortcast, but it's not podcast, but let's say just, yeah, pieces of quite long piece of content. The fourth point is personalized customer experience. Amazing. So, as I promised you, I have told you why you should not automate your restaurant's ordering process with AI. It's not popular and uncommon, random nature of LLMs, and unclear fund storage system. Yet, it's innovative and progressive. The charging system is as efficient and effective as possible. It is pay as you earn, so you simply charge fractions of dollars for the usage of LLM, which is dynamic yet just incredibly low comparing to even the minimum wage required to have the human employee, and also simply 1% of the order taken. So if the order is not taken, then you pay nothing. So in fact, you you are never faced mm, with the risk of going into the negative balance, because in fact, as long as you do not have the money in, you do not have to make to have your money to have the money abandon your ecosystem. So in fact, that's as efficiently and mm, safely as possible. In fact, that's literally arbitrage in the mm, area of ordering, because here you only have your freelancer employee who is AI, which is only get paid after it delivers you the order which is confirmed and paid. The third point, wireless overarching order registering. So just ah, I hate how complicatedly I put it, but simply you are never stressed that because the paper in the some printing machine is run out of, you will not your staff will not be notified about the order income. In fact, now it's as simple as the notification on new message in your inbox in some social media. And the fourth, personalized customer experience, the thing which actually makes the person choose your restaurant over others, because the the competition in this industry is actually wild, but that's the extremely crazy good point which you can make when we are discussing why your restaurant is somehow different from others. You literally are able to serve the person in native language of his, no matter what it is, due to the ability of your AI employee to talk any language in the world. And just to wrap it up and to make the number more beautiful, let's add the bonus advantage, which is that extra exposure of your restaurant. Because from the perspective of the business, Mom AI is a platform where you are able to see your restaurant's cost spent on the AI assistant usage, the dashboard where all orders are posted, and actually the section where you can see the balance of yours and withdraw your funds. By the way, the quite soon we will publish the tutorial on how to do this very simply and fast. For clients, Mom AI, on the other hand, is the platform where you can search for the restaurants which utilize the power of AI to empower their ordering process. Thus, you are, let's say that there is Google, and if your restaurant wouldn't have Google business profile, then your customers who surf the internet wouldn't be able to find out about your venue whilst I don't know, scrolling some search results page. In the same manner, when the people will go to the place where to make online order as conveniently as possible, they will visit Mom AI restaurant assistant, and they will see the page of restaurants which are using AI in their area. So they do not have to scroll through the menu on the website of the restaurant and add the item to the cart one by one. But they can simply have a human-like interaction with the AI assistant trait on your restaurant's menu, and after that they pay the order, and then you get the notification just in the very convenient and easy manner, as I have already explained. So, as a bonus, the fifth advantage is ability to get extra customers by simply connecting to Momoya Restaurant Assistant, risk-free, no upfront cost involved, $3 for start to make the first order, to make your assistant to take the first order for your restaurant, to start covering the assistant's usage costs and Momoya restaurant assistant fee of $1 by not without having to top up your balance at all. So pay as you earn balance, pay as you earn system in the action. In case you find all this thing making sense, then you are totally welcome to visit the link in the description, Momoya Restaurant Pro, register. In case you have any questions, just leave the comment, or you can contact us on the email address stated in the link in the description. It is contact@momaiagency.site. Also, follow us on the social media. Thank you for your attention and stay awesome.